Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Mardek. Let's continue on. In here, in the desert. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I am making my way out. Right, so... I want to go back. Oh, fuck, I have... Yeah, I kinda should go back through the warp port one more time. I want to go back through the warp port, first of all, because, like, I'll get the golden ticket, I think. We already have a ticket. I don't remember what the thing about the 4 tickets was. I think if you get 4 tickets, you can get the golden ticket, which I don't know what it does, but whatever. Do you have a ticket? Yes, right here. What color is blue? Blue. If I were to threaten you, what would you do to me? Nothing. If I were to threaten you, nothing. Are you a tourist? No. How many people do you intend to kill then today? None. Are you planning to destroy the warp port? Nope. What's your profession? Royal Knight of Gonzor. Do you like demons? No. Thank you. And now, we should in theory have all the tickets needed for the golden ticket? Right? Question mark? Please? You've saved up 5 warp points in total, meaning you've earned yourself a very convenient gold warp port pass. With it, you no longer need to buy tickets, security ignore you, and you can do whatever tourist activities you please. Isn't it a good thing that this tremendously tedious joke of a means of transportation doesn't happen every time you want to cross the seas? Yes! Thank God, I don't have to go through that goddamn security thing anymore. Right, let me go to Gonzor. Why? Because... I'm very curious about this. This guy right here, me boy, that has been teasing me since fucking the first chapter with this robot of his. You need a book, right? Where did you say the book was? Right. I'm a oh, right, we have Gloria. She's a shaman. Didn't even think of that. Right, she's a shaman who could cast a spell. I'm a shaman, if that's any help. You are. You are indeed. You're the new young shaman of Canonia. I see. What brings you here? Well, I'm traveling with Mardek now. Isn't that bad for Canonia being without a shaman? We already went over all this. No, it's not. Nothing ever happens there. They don't need me, etc. I see. May I ask you a question? Do you know of any arcane magics that could be capable of, say, binding a soul to a physical object? I've read about things like that, but they're dark magic spells. They're cruel, dragging a soul from a soul plane to be trapped in an object, unliving just for the perverse pleasure of some sick wizard. But you misunderstand my motives. I know the spells are the dark magic, but you see, the metal man here, this metal man, I made him. I made his body, so he can't move, you see, for he is not yet alive. But he can't move, for he's not yet alive. He needs a soul. Why'd you trap some poor, helpless soul in that metal skeleton just because you want that? It would be a great experience for the soul, you see. I've constructed a very complex magical brain in which the soul could dwell. I would be able to control the shell as one would... It would be able to control the shell as one would a body, but it would be incarnated, fully grown, and such may even remember memories from its previous life. If successful, it would be a tremendous breakthrough in our understanding of the nature of life itself. I see. I'm actually astounded, honestly. I believe this is something a soul would love to experience. I'm sure, so I highly approve of what you're doing now that I understand it more. I've always wondered what it's like to be on the soul plane too. We know people get to reincarnate there if they want. They don't really remember things because their minds as children can't handle the memories and just discard them instead. So yes, I do know of the dark magic spells that would be required, but I don't have them or anything. I know there was a spell book that I read about. It's in some library somewhere, probably in the big library in Areopolis, if I remember correctly. But when we do find it, it'll list a whole bunch of ingredients that we'll need for the spell. That's how these powerful summoning spells work. Since it's such a potent spell, the ingredients will likely be really rare. I am prepared to search to the ends of the world to find them. My creation must live. I should pack and set off on a journey then. You plan on finding things by yourself? Well, I'll almost ask you, Mardek, but it would be a long excursion, a long way out of your way, and you are a loyal friend, but I could never ask that. It is something I need to do myself. Oh, how about you just came with me and we could do it together? I don't mind. But you mean going in the depths of battle alongside you is in situations for which I might be inefficient? But if it meant finding a soul for my precious creation, the idea is sound. I'll come with you then. Well, great. It's good to have you with us, sir. I'm really interested in getting to know you better. You seem really interesting. Well, thank you, lass. But Mardek, I've been inventing a lot of these a lot over these last few years, and even trying my hand at a bit of combat. Actually, I've designed several weapons. You see, though I'm afraid they're usable only by myself. Many of them are merely blueprints because I lack the parts I would need. Just check my workshop over there and see if we ever gathered the parts that I need. We could come back and I could assemble them. Well, I remember that. Now let's set off to adventure and such. Yeah, get out of my party. Pile of sketches. Workshop. Ooh. Very interesting. I see. Yeah, you do require a lot of things for these. Robot stuff. Oh. Yeah, this is for the robot, 100%. I think we have all of these in storage for the sleep-o-matic. Poison spray, mugwort, air essence, leaf of life. We don't have leaf of life. We have better potion. We have everything we need for this except for leaf of life, I think. We don't have a study drill, I don't think. We don't have a P room, so only golden conch. We don't have a Drakfang, I think. Viper's Eye, we don't have that, you know. There's a lot of stuff we do not yet have. Well, let's see. Let's look at our new party member. Where's skills? You. Thermal Spanner. Inflicts fire damage on a single foe, also lowers defense. Okay. Accuracy 50%. Increases the chance of scoring a hit by 50%. That doesn't sound too great. Damage minus 20, plus 10. Okay, Insomnia. Immune to sleep. And you wear robed hats and a thermal spanner. Do you use shields? No? Hog necklace. Just sleep. I mean, sure, go ahead and wear that. I don't much care. You're learning minus 20% damage, but you could be learning damage soak 10 too. You know, while you're at it. So, go ahead. I think it'll be quite useless in battle, but let's go to the library now. Alright, so I can't warp from here. I don't know why, but I can't warp from here. I wasn't expecting to have Meriador was his name as an actual party member. There's a lot of party members I can have now, and it's a damn shame I can only have 4 of them total. Oh, right. I do actually gotta just go through again. I forgot. Oh my god. This is fucking great. Just passing by without a single care. This is actually just like luxury. I can take your gold warport pass out of your grubby little hands due to our policies and all, but rest assured that if I could, I'd ram it forcefully up your intensely tight but monstrously fat arse. Good day. Who the fuck wrote these, honestly? Also, desert path. Have we been on the desert path? No, we haven't. We'll have to explore this and explore that too. Ariopolis. I'll probably explore the desert path before the other temples. Right, now where was the library? It's not the right, that's the slums. I think it was somewhere up here. Over to the left, I think, is the Temple of Solak, which is not what I care about. The middle one... Is this the library? No, this is the Temple of Light, I think it was, or the Wind, whatever it was. And this is the Temple of... yeah, Yalorth. And then in the back... was nothing. This just leads out, right? Wait, what? No effing foreigners in the palace. Oh, the palace. I see. Thanks for telling me what it is. You haven't paid. Well, that's your problem. Don't care enough. Okay. So one thing I very much dislike... oh, hey. You have a shop with things I actually do kind of need. Which I will buy all of them from you. Dragfang. Hey, we need that. Yalordian robe. 22,000. Align that quite a bit. SPR plus 2, 100 HP. Shit, that's a good robe. That's the thing. I mean, this one's also a really good robe. Let me buy some scales. I don't really have much money. I've been told I'll get more money soon enough, so I'm really counting on that. Another shop like this. Wow. Turquoise, I don't have that. I should probably get that. Spirit graft, I don't... That's a thing for the, dog thing. Don't have a moonstone either. Regen, that's for Mardek. Huh. They're not that expensive though. Oh, this is turquoises. With moonstones as an ancient pot. Pot item. I should probably buy that. Human skull. Okay. Do we have stuff that we could sell? I would be willing to sell for that. What's the difference between these? Full HP revive? Okay, I'm gonna sell you one. This is a plot item, that's why I want it in the moonstone, just because we haven't got one yet. So you probably should. I've gotten all of these other ones, except for the turquoise. Turquoise is too expensive. A lot of things use lead pipes, I'll buy as many of them as I see. I'll buy this too. I mean, why not? I'll buy some fish scales too. The water essence. I don't think I have this, right? No, let's buy one. Ah, what a fucking shopping spree, huh? Pipes, here we go. I don't have like a viper's eye, right? No, don't. Page crystal, I don't see one there being... Right, Dragfang, that's important. These mushrooms are important. Water essence is important. Why did I put this here? Big creepy eye. Oh. Vim. Not a Kingdom Hearts reference, yeah, I know. Goblin earwax. Yeah, let's take everything that's like a resource like this and put it over on the second page. Okay, second page, come on. Fish scales, we don't have any here. Okay. Fig essence, sure, we can put that here. We can put the eyes here. This bone goes there. Dark essence. You also gotta put that. Anything else we have to put? I don't think so. Oh, in all honesty, I can just sell these swords. But maybe not, you know, because might need them in the future, whatever. Stupid. Okay. Okay, these aren't the same. Let's see. Alright, now save. And go to the library, which then should be to the left. By process of elimination. I don't think this is it. Nope. This might be it. This is the museum. Do you need the pot? Oh, yeah, here. Oh, sheet music, thanks. Yeah, so I bought the pot for 1,000 and I gave it for 1,200, so that's just like 200 profit for nothing here. So that's nice. Was this the library? No. Theater. Where was the library? I swear. I just can't find it now when I need... Here? Yeah, this was it. Hello. I'm just looking for a book. Oh, a book of magic. It's called The Necromantic Tome. Just the Necromantic Tome. You want that? I see. You don't look like the usual type. I just skipped. Oops. Unless you're one of those sorts. You know, still, you don't look the type. Either way, unfortunately, that book is not in at the moment. It's borrowed by last by someone who did look like the type. And unsurprisingly, he has yet to bring it back. It's been quite a while. Oh, that's a shame. Do you know where we could find another copy? I could just tell you where the other person is if you like. You could go get it back from him. Isn't that illegal? With books like this, we make exceptions. He's had it for long enough, and it's likely that unless you go and get it back, we'll never have it returned. He's likely in no state to return it right now anyways. Ah, I see. He was a dark, brooding man who wrote his name as Saul, though those sorts rarely write their real names. He seems to live deep in the Canonia woods in the north. Here, I shall mark the location on your map. Thank you then. Or would you even keep a book of such power in a public library for anyone to borrow? Oh, well, we have all sorts of books of power here. There was some time in the past where only the Sultan or various wizards or shamans were allowed to possess them. But there was some political thing that gave everyone right to them. Blah blah blah, etc. It's not really relevant to your quest though, is it? All that matters is that you have a way to get your magic book. Usually the people who borrow them can't even use them because they require advanced training to make magic work in the first place. You also keep track of everyone who borrows them. So then we can track them down later if need be. No, Mardek, we must head to the person's house. Knowing that the contents of the book, it'll likely be dangerous. But we must do so, especially if it is in the wrong hands. Well, okay, let's go. I couldn't agree more, Mardek. Let us go. Canonia Woods, that would mean going through here again. Which, hey, for me isn't an issue now. I simply have to walk forwards. What was it? What's with this guy? Well, what do you want? I can't go through. It's only a little knife. Okay. It's only a little knife. Go down. Kind of annoying that I do have to pass the waters like this with this thing. Still have to go through. That's quite annoying. Alright, Canonia Woods would be... House in the woods. I think this one, right? Yep, don't recognize this place. What the hell is this place? That's a good fucking question. Huh. His house sure looks like the type that would want that kind of book. Except, human skeletons are laid out on the table. Its bones spread to make it appear much taller than it would be in real life. Whoever did this has zero respect for the dead, and it's not obvious from everything else in the house. Dusty pot. Here lie the grimy skeletal remains. Yeah, blah blah. Are one of these the books? Large tome about necromancy, of course, laid out on the table. A secret path I see on the map. Down we go. The door is sealed with powerful magic. You can't open it or bash it down. Who are you? Asked Saul suspiciously. Hello, sir. Are you the one who recently borrowed the necromantic tome from the Areopolis library? That would be I, answered Saul affirmatively. What of this? He went on further to ask. The ivory protuberances of his gaunt visage looked eerily by the dim torchlight. The furry dark caterpillars of his brow dancing in the antipode to suggest particular suspicion, wanting for an answer that does not test his patience and his undead. Yes, can we borrow it from you? It'll only be a short while. That would be preposterous, exclaimed Saul suddenly, with his mouth twisting into a sinister grin, which might scare babies and elderly on a good day, or bad if you prefer. The tome is mine and mine alone. I need it for every waking moment of every day. It is like my child, my darling, my sweet. He continued to grin, his twisted grin, a grimace unlike that of any sane man. Do you know what the book is for, strangers? Questioned the necromancer in a playfully sardonic tone, his beady eyes twinkling in a gloom. He laughed a brief laugh. It's for bringing the dead to life. Rather, a foul preservation thereof. It gives me chills. The power of this grim grimoire, said Saul statically, his deep passionate voice a tremolo, his body visibly trembling for effect. Bet you've never dealt with death walking like this, have you? Wherever you are, he's mocked. We have. Curious as to the origins of these stranger trespassers in his sacred lair of solitude, not enough to ask for answers. Would you like to see this chilling magic at work, my friends? He asked, ever grinning that mad grin of his. Well, actually, I fought lots of undead before. It actually got really boring. It was a veritable army of them, in fact, including an undead grand adventurer and a dragon of sorts. My friend was necromancer too, you see. It was his doing. He was very talented, even if what he did was rather on the distasteful side of things. What? Saul felt quite dejected all of a sudden. Then he realized something. That was just too unlikely. No, they must be lying, he thought to himself. That must be a ruse. You must be lying, he said, annoyed. Lying is not very nice. I think I shall let my undead pretties feast on your deceptions, whoever you are, grinned Saul hungrily. Eager to see some more fresh blood. When they are done with you, your corpses will swell my undead army, which I will one day use to take over the world. He laughed. Oh, how he laughed. Get them now, my pretties. Get them for your master. Me, Saul, he said, full of wild menace just before he took this exit. Oops, I didn't time that correctly, but these are laughably weak. Zach, you fought these before. You know how this goes. Yeah, you sure have. Coupe de Grace. How much does it do without effects? 170. That's not that great. What is that? Inventions. Thermal spanner. Sure. Try that. Okay, that's good. I like that. Minus 6 defense. Wow. Do we do a air slash? Let's do that. Boom. And then we do a little bit of a razor leaf. And boom. 7 damage. No, that is quite something. Coupe de Grace. Air slash. Lost 20 HP, as learned. And he fucking left. Of course he did. So why the hell wouldn't he? Still sealed. Actually, you got done with this, right? Actually, have you learned bark skin? Yeah, you have. Well, you got done with it, in other words. You don't need that anymore. I would say do you want to learn double AP, but I don't feel like having you learn that. I'll give you back this. Sorry, Saul as the fools appeared in the cell. I got you now, my pretties. I knew you'd be stupid enough to walk into the portal, thinking, yeah, you were following me. You have walked into my trap. So now you are my prisoners in my dungeon, like rats in a pie. Saul sneered sneerily at his victims, licking his full, beautiful lips. His full, beautiful lips? Okay. At the thought of ripping off their flesh and animating their bones. You, knight, will make an excellent addition to my undead army. Oh, yes, a death knight, or blackguard, or something. So out now. My friends, right away. Saul gave him one last victorious sneer before leaving them to die at the hands of his marvelous undead servants in his dread dungeon of terror. Well, I'm in prison now. Absolute. As astute as ever, Mardek. Well, maybe we could... Do you hear something? Well, the music changed. Oh, it's you. Hello there, friends. What are you doing here? Are you here to lecture us about balance and keystones again? I considered it, but I couldn't really think of anything relevant to surroundings or situation to tie the metaphor to. You're trapped in a prison by a mad necromancer. It's no deeper than that. There's nothing to learn here other than don't walk into strange portals in the houses of mentally unstable. Though it may sound creepy enough to be suitable for the decor. Suitable for the decor in this place. I've actually been following you for a while. Not a long while, mind you, just long enough to see why you come to this derelict house in the woods. Wonder what my friends would need with such a place. So just out of unquenchable interest, I watched. It was good I did. For now, I'll be glad to assist you out of your predicament. Though it's not like we were ever in need of help, getting out of here as low class. Getting out of something as low class as the shambles of an operation is a trivial matter for an adventurer as competent as us. I'm actually surprised you're going to help us. From the way you've been confronting us, I got the impression you'd be some kind of reoccurring villain. Same. You trust me so little? I gave off that impression. I'm so very genuinely sorry. I think I lack the social skills to make myself more amiable and charismatic. Forgive me. Well, I'm glad that you rescued us anyways. It was a nice thing to do. Then you just... right, I understand. Anyways, you're sure you don't need my assistance. Maybe it was unwise for me to do this, alas. But even with that being the case, there is some other things I would like to mention. This place, it reminds me of things that a friend once was a necromancer. He was odd, and sort of sinister at times, but deep down I could tell he was good of heart. He used his undead in place of the living to prevent potential casualties, and felt that it was better to recycle than to lay corpses to rest, unused. This place reminds me of his workshop, somewhat. I lost him recently, so it is unsettling. Upsetting. I miss him, as does the hole he left in the fabric of ordered society. I too had such a friend, who sounds uncannily similar to yours. I never much cared for him, and I too lost him recently. By my hand, no less. It is something that I both regret and don't. His mind was too fractured, and he was a lost cause, a threat, an obstacle, removed. He was similar to my friend, then I would think that his loss would have violent repercussions. The loss of my friend was what led me to pondering the Keystones analogy. For he was a keystone. Much disarray was caused back home by his loss, more than his selfish killer would realize. What are you trying to say? I merely reiterate, think about your actions, and about the consequences thereof. The removal of keystones is devastating. I didn't get to read, I actually accidentally skipped. That's devastating and never the only or best option. That is all I'm trying to say. Right. Well, I appreciate your pearls of wisdom, but now we sort of need to get out of this odious jail. So leave us to it, okay? As you wish. Until next time. Hey, I could have used his help, you know? We don't have to get out of here without his help. But fine. If you want to do it that way, then sure. Oh, of course there's encounters. Oh, good. Rats. Actually, I do gotta fight these. Oh, and these guys do poison, don't they? That's a bit annoying. One tops 200 damage almost. It's quite a bit of damage, if you ask me. Lead pipe, yeah, do need them. I don't. What did I just pick up? I skipped. I think I picked up the mithril sword. Yeah, I think that was it. But why a mithril sword, of all things? Don't know. Don't really care, honestly. Not gonna question it. I like how the solution for most of these is just walk through walls if you could. Like, honestly, if you could, just walk through walls. It'll get you to your destination, I'm sure. Dark Essence, sure. Again, like, really, This isn't good game design if literally the entire game is just try and walk through walls. Could you? See if it works. Right? It's like this isn't actual level design if you just expect the player to try and walk through every single fucking wall he sees. I get it, that's what they did back in who fucking knows when games were at their earliest stages, right? But like they stopped doing that for a reason. Because, like, you don't just expect the player to walk through fucking walls. It's not that I can't do it or it's too difficult of a task or something like that. It's kind of off-putting. It takes me out of the experience just seeing me walk through fucking walls. I don't know. At this 0... Are those guys magic only? They might be. Owie. That is quite the burn. Wow. 21 by element. Air slash. 47. It's not a lot. And I did the fucking spell on the wrong guy. Do the spell on the right guy this time. It's not spells. So then what the hell is it that does damage to them? First, that's actually fine. That's not fine. I don't know what kills you. I'm gonna be completely honest, because it's not physical, it's not spells. It's just, oh, that's the wrong target. If I could have just done it on the other guy. It heals them with that. That's just great to see. Can I even deal damage like this? 27. Good enough for me. Okay, I don't want to fight those guys again. I'm gonna try and make my way to the crystal. It seems like the smartest thing to do. And it was. Now I gotta go... I see. I understand. Megador really has low HP. I don't like that. 156. Then do this. So that's 300. Boom, we mastered that. Alright, there we go. 9 of 20. I really like that ability. Finally, Mardek has a combat ability. The grass and plus 20 HP is also learned. So let's take that off. We could do degeneration. That's always an option. He probably doesn't need a snake mail anymore, but it's pretty good armor, so I'm gonna leave it on him. Let's see here. What could I give him? I could give him the gauntlet. He doesn't have to learn something. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is an easy fight. Okay. Oh, he's 8 HP. Are you goddamn kidding me? Oh, he's 1 HP? Bro, what is this? Oh, royally screw you. HP. The nerve on this guy. Can we do a bit of breath heal? Thank you. Yeah, there's an item here, which is actually a pretty decent item. We already have it, but having 2 of them doesn't hurt. Oh, why is the game lagging so much? I can't react in time if it's lagging this much. What happened? Why is it like lagging like crazy all of a sudden? Razor Leaf learned. Boom. It's quite a bit of stuff. Things down, another one? Sure. I'd gladly take it off your hands. There's one. Oops. Stop. Bro. Could you not? We get the part where you're a zombie, just like, could you not? Yeah, exactly. Holy water. Let me use some of that. There we go. Thank you. Sheet music. Another one. Might have to get her back into the party. Again, the walking through fucking walls a bit. And again, this isn't fun. This is just lazy. This isn't developing a puzzle, this is developing a headache. Again. It's overused. Ooh, posh zombie, okay. Strike him down. That was quite something, wasn't it? Okay. Make another save. Oops. Didn't actually make the save. I'm gonna guess going up this way is gonna lead back and continue where I have to actually go. But there's chests here. Zombie dust, sure. Bone mail. We already have a bone mail, don't we? No, we don't. We have something else. Purity medium. Vulnerable to light, resist curse, resist dark. It's not that great. Honestly, this is better. Sulkin plate mail. It's just the better version of it. Yeah. Of course we have to fight. Okay. Air slash on the 700 one. Whirlpool. Boom. And now crescendo slash and it should kill. Oh, so close. Okay, victory now. Critical plus 20%. Hey, we wanted that to be learned, didn't we? It's from this, yeah. Now we can learn Quarry Undead, which is probably pretty good in his case. I have to be honest, the Quarry Undead is probably needed. Especially here. Antibody, I don't really need that. Yeah, no. I might want to use Quarry Undead considering I'm fighting Undead. Nah, too lazy. Double gold is almost learned. Let me just go back and save. I'm probably gonna leave it here, I think. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like, have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll see you next week.